Anything Taylor can do, Van Gerwen can do too. The world number one making light work of World Grand Prix champion Robert Thornton. 6-1. One Scot out, two remain. Van Gerwen averaging over 101 to Thornton's 93. Made 4 180s and made 6 of his 21 double attempts. And Mighty Mike will meet fellow Dutchman and fellow former world champion Raymond van Barneveld in the quarterfinals tomorrow afternoon. It's our final game of the evening now, and one man guaranteed a raucous reception here at the Braehead Arena in Glasgow is the world champion and proud Scot. Is there a Scot who's not proud? It's Gary Anderson taking on Terry Jenkins.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the great city of Glasgow, Scotland, for the finals of the Unibet World Series of Dance, all brought to you by the Professional Dance Corporation. And a very special welcome to our viewers joining us on ITV Sport. Time to meet the players. 9 times a major finalist. Let's let loose the raging bull, Terry Jenkins.
Jenkins just squeaked past the world number 107, Chris Dobie, earlier today, and he'll have his work cut out now against the world champion, the Flying Scotsman in Glasgow. Watching for us, Alan Warren a little and Stuart Pike.
And no doubt the world champ humbled by the reception he has had from the crowd here at the Braehead Arena. But with great expectation comes great pressure. And Gary Anderson will feel that against Terry Jenkins, who knows he's lucky to be here. Chris Dobie missing 2 darts to beat him, 6-4. Jenkins falling over the finishing line against the champion of the world, who is desperate to win this weekend here in Glasgow. But even more so after the disappointment to the Grand Slam, and then blowing a 10-7 lead and losing in the final of the European Championship to Michael van Gerwen. But certainly pressure on Gary Anderson.
Well, he can certainly handle it. He's been really looking forward to playing here in Glasgow this weekend. Now we're here. Terry is certainly a popular player up here in Scotland. The noise levels rose dramatically. The entrance of the current PDC World Champion Gary Anderson. Scotland's own!
Well, we shall see 7 out of the 8 players who took part in the 2015 World Series Drove 45,000 miles around the world in 2015, have made it through to the quarter-finals. The missing link is Gary Anderson. Can he complete the circle?
Well, we'll certainly have the crowd behind him, no doubt whatsoever. We'll sing all the way through the match, cheering on their hero.
Anderson's record against Terry Jenkins
56
ain't good. We remember a European Championship a couple of years ago in the first round when he was 5-1 up and Jenkins won 6-5, but Anderson beat
100
Jenkins back in May in a Pro Tour event, Alan, and that stopped the rot, because before that Jenkins had won 11 straight games against the world champion. Incredible.
And he said himself is his bogey player, so it's obviously in his mind. Maybe actually playing here in Glasgow was a benefit for that, because it distracts him from that fact that we've mentioned.
Oh, that's unlucky. So unlucky. And Jenkins here, after being behind for the whole leg, can win it.
Yeah, 2 darts. Double 8. Oh, big opportunity missed. Anderson to tidy up. Could have lost the leg, but he's won it. Hits the tops. 1-0.
I'll just settle him down a bit. Of course, next weekend, Anderson will defend his Players' Championship title at Minehead. Starts Friday lunchtime, doesn't it, on ITV4. And he'll play Philip Taylor in the first round. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that's right.
That's all through Anderson winning the last Pro Tour event of the year.
Oh, there's so many now. As Anderson looks to Phil, there's so many now that even Phil Taylor went to the last 6 or 7 and didn't really do anything. That's why he ended up so far down the rankings on that Pro Tour table. And that's what that tournament's based on. And that's what I like about these tournaments. They're sometimes based on something different. So you get first round games like we're going to get next week.
Yeah, next Friday night, Gary Anderson against Phil Taylor in the first round of this year's Players' Championship final.
22, Daniel Ricardo, 21.
Well, for the treble 15, long way off. Still got plenty of time in this leg. Terry Jenkins. Oh, the ball is still in the locker room.
140, Gary Ricardo, 40.
Hit Tops first dart to win the first leg. Second dart this time. 2-0 to the world champ here in Glasgow. Rendition by Scotland. Vociferous in their support.
Yeah, very passionate, the Scots and the sport. Certainly love the darts up here. We've enjoyed the day's proceedings immensely. I'm looking forward to the culmination of it tomorrow, Stuart. It's been a good day today.
140.
Some great lineups tomorrow.
Yeah, the quarterfinals Sunday afternoon. Michael van Gerwen against Raymond van Barneveld. Phil Taylor and Stephen Bunting. James Wade will take on Peter Wright. And Adrian Lewis awaits the winner of this.
Yeah, I'm sure Adrian will be looking forward to the match, whoever he plays. Just not on the mark at the moment. Making quite a few mistakes, allowing Gary Anderson the freedom, even if he does miss like he did that double earlier, to return to the board. Although he's averaging 100, he still doesn't look in full flow. Top! collapse for Jenkins.
99, Gary requires 62.
For 3-0. Oh, what a good dart that was. Double four. Beautifully done. Now Jenkins, you know, he had 2 darts to win the opening leg. He had a dart to win the 3rd leg.
Yeah, that's what changes matches. As we say, trebles for show and doubles for dough. Got to hit those doubles at the end. It changes matches, changes the direction of the match.
60.
Gets into your opponent's head. It's all looking too easy for Gary at the moment. He's not having to produce his best, despite being 3-0 up. He's playing pretty well. Terry's just not pushing him like he has done in all those previous occasions we mentioned before, Stuart. This is better though.
121.
Slipped to the right with the last one, but good visit.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
160.
Well, not often you see that. 2 balls
59.
against the ball.
Gary requires 145.
The treble 20 would leave it beautifully poised.
65.
But again, Terry only halfway through the leg, leaving himself too much to do. That's better. Oh, that's the Terry Jenkins we know. Gives himself a chance in the leg. Can Anderson hit tops? For 4-0.
60.
Now another chance for Terry Jenkins. He's had 3 darts at the double. Could have won 1 leg, could have won 2. But hitting a small 3 is not the required direction. That's not bad.
69.
That wasn't.
Gary requires 20.
Unbelievable.
No score.
Unbelievable.
12.
4 darts missed for 4-0. Is this a turning point in the match? It might be.
Terry Jenkins. Please like he's setting the drill class. Game on.
Grin on the face of Terry Jenkins there. Knows he got away with that one. But he probably feels he deserves at least 1 leg, because he has thrown 2 darts in the first leg, you said, 1 in the 3rd. Could have lost that one. And now he's making his move. Red rag to the ball.
58.
No, Anderson affected by that. 4 darts for 4-0, and with 2 breaks of throw and a 4-0 lead, you would think it would be game over. It's game on now.
121.
Yeah, looking good for Terry now. Just shows you how quickly the game can change. That's why you have to keep focused all the way through a match,
59.
certainly in these short distances.
His first 180, you say. You said he was halfway through the leg. Hit the 180. All change.
90.
Well, if Terry can go in at the break 3-2, which is looking like he could, can Anderson fill it? Not quite, but Terry Jenkins, if he can go in at 3-2, despite behind by 1 leg, will feel a lot better going in that break of the 2 players.
90.
Not this time, but he will return. He's not happy, Terry, at the moment, but if he can go into the break 3-2, as I've said, he'll have a lot more positive thoughts and contemplation going into the final part of the match.
Being shown the 5th leg.
So, Gary Anderson cruising at 3-0 up. A wry smile for Terry Jenkins. He knows he should be out of it. But those 4 missed darts from Anderson to make it 4-0. It's a different game now. The crowd have got a little quieter. Anderson leading, but only 3-2.